Lake Superior and its surroundings. Lake Superior is the largest lake in North America and the largest freshwater lake in the world. This lake is spread over a large area of North America and Canada. 10% of the world's fresh water is here. The lake covers an area of about 31,700 square miles. It cannot be seen beyond like the sea. Lake Superior is the second deepest, coldest and oldest of all the world's lakes. It is formed as a result of volcanic eruptions. The water of more than 300 springs and rivers have mixed in this lake. The diverse fauna around this lake is a wonderful contribution of nature. More than 80 species of aquatic animals and more than 100 migratory birds can be found here. This unique lake, the amazing landscape that surrounds it, the forests full of ancient skyscrapers, forest springs and numerous rivers. Altogether it is a wonder of the earth. So let's take a look at some of the sights of that wonderland. Tahcomanon Falls. Tahcomanon Falls State Park is located between Newberry and Paradise on Michigan's Upper Peninsula in North America. This waterfall is about 200 feet wide. It is falling 50 feet down with about 190,000 liters of water per second. Surprisingly, the color of its water is orange-brown. This is actually caused by the tannins of the cedar tree, which washes down with the river and makes the falls so colorful. The river Tahcomanon originates from this waterfall. This river is flowing with an area of about 50,000 acres. The river flows through the Tahcomanon River Forest. The surrounding of this river is full of natural beauty. This river is always attractive to tourists. Along with the aquatic animals in the river, the Tahcomanon River Forest is home to many rare species of orchids. An absolute must for any tourist who is addicted to river boating, exploring the jungle or trekking in the mountains. Peninsular Pictured Rock National Lakeshore. Most tourists visiting Lake Superior choose to visit Pictured Rock National Lakeshore in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Because 24 kilometers long colorful sandstone coast of various rocks can be seen from here. This picture rock is as beautiful as a picture. The sandy beaches surrounding this picturesque rock, several small mountain springs and deep forest are major tourist attractions. It was declared a national lakeshore in 1966 to preserve this natural resource. The lakeshore spans about 40 miles of Lake Superior. The National Park Service of the United States is responsible for the maintenance of this reserve. There are good facilities for camping, hiking and boating. Caves of all colors, rainbow caves. Several small and large caves have been created on the colorful rock cliffs. Miners Castle, Chapel Rock, painted cave open a new horizon to the tourists. A short distance from the lakeshore is a twin waterfall named Twin Falls. The area around these springs is known as the Twin Falls Plant Preserve Area. There are several hills within the area as well. Those mountains can be reached after many uphill and downhill journeys. Somewhere narrow, somewhere steep and crooked roads have to proceed towards the fountain. So the place is ideal for many people for hiking. Wagner Falls. This is the most beautiful waterfall in Munising area. One has to walk about half a mile from the parking spot to reach this waterfall. There is a small forest near this waterfall. Narrow path in the middle of the forest. Yellow, blue, wild flowers make the entire area heavenly. The beautiful Wagner Falls cascades down the mountain in its graceful cascade amidst the forest. There are yellow wildflowers blooming in the grooves of the rocks, rows of pines, white Wagana waterfall in the middle of the dense greenery. The water vapor of the rain and the spring is a mysterious beauty. Who does not want to get lost in nature to see this form of forest with fountains? Grand Island. Tourists are most interested in boating in Lake Superior. At different times of the day, sightseeing boats take tourists on tours of the lake. The East Channel Lighthouse on Grand Island can be visited by boat. This old lighthouse looks very beautiful. Several fountains can be seen around it. The water of the spring has flowed directly into the water of the lake. Bridal Veil Falls. Mosquito Falls cascade down colorful rocks. The colorful stone cliffs of the coast vary in shape and texture from place to place. These amazingly beautiful rocks have been created by the erosion and accumulation of the environment for many ages. Somewhere it looks like a vase, somewhere like a standing fort. There is also Lover's Leap, the arched natural arch called the Grand Portal. Memorial Falls. It is located very close to Munising City. The intensity of this waterfall increases during the rainy season. A small spring trickles down from a cave-like rock crevice. That water has flowed down the hilly path and mingled with the dense green vegetation. This wonderful beauty of Vasuda is really charming. Mountain roads, ancient roads, fountains, lakes, rain. Memorial Falls presents tourists with a huge surprise. The fun of walking through it is different. Miners Castle. Miners Castle is located 6.5 miles east of Pictured Rock National Lakeshore. It is always crowded with tourists. Various formations and shapes of rocks can be clearly seen from here. Another view of Lake Superior can be seen from a fixed point here. Straight 200 feet down, the bluish-green water is visible near the shore. Some of the tourists with small canoes go hiking. There are plenty of hiking and camping spots around Pictured Rock. In 2006, a large part of Miners Castle was damaged in a disaster. A short distance from Miners Castle is Miners Falls. If you proceed along the Miners Falls Nature Trail, there is a deep and diverse forest. There are countless flowers in the forest on both sides of the road. Walking through the forest, seeing the colorful leaves and flowers, it seems as if Bashantara is enjoying the game of colors here. Different species of birds can be seen. Miners Castle to Miners Falls is a total 2-kilometer walk. Elgar Falls. This spectacular fountain is located just off the M8 highway south of Munising and Michigan City. Being very close to the highway, visitors never miss seeing this waterfall. Because this fountain is walking distance from the car, this fountain can be seen even from the car. The water flow in the spring is very low during summer. Spring is the ideal time to visit this waterfall, because at this time a lot of water comes down from Elgar Hill. So in the springtime this fountain is buoyant, it regains its lost youth. At the same time, the Banani around Elgar Falls also began to manifest itself in the achievement of its new life. It is during this time that a large number of tourists visit Elgar Falls and its surrounding scenery. 12-Mile Beach. 12-Mile Beach is located very close to Pictured Rock National Lakeshore. There are several campgrounds surrounding this beach. The place is popular for camping tourists. Many come in groups. They stayed in these campgrounds for a few days. There are good facilities for camping, staying and eating. Travelers are often under such pressure to stay in these campgrounds that they have to book in advance. On one side are jungles, colorful mountain cliffs, on the other side are lakes, with sandy beaches in between. Very nice place for hiking. Many people rush to these regions to enjoy the beauty of this aesthetic. Many spend some time resting in the solitude of nature. Colorful pebbles are lying around. Some are yellow, some are green, some are orange, red and blue. Chapel Rock. This 80-feet waterfall is another attraction of Pictured Rock National Lakeshore. This fountain is located east of Miners Castle. It takes about an hour of trekking to see this waterfall, which is 3 miles from the parking spot. So tourists who are addicted to trekking choose the place to visit. A European explorer named Le Chapelle first discovered this place. This place is named after him. There is a natural arch made of sandstone, known as Chapel Rock. Several parts of this arch were destroyed in 1940. Near Chapel Rock is a spectacular beach and Chapel Lake. The area is popular for boating, hiking and surfing. Munising Falls. Like Miners Castle, Munising Falls is also a very popular spot for tourists. There is a reason for that. The falls are easily accessible by a short walk from the parking lot. From small children to old people, anyone can visit this fountain. There is a forest of pine trees near this waterfall. The exquisite beauty of the pine forest along with the sight of the fountain enthralls the visitors. This was today's video. See later in a new video on a different topic.